Well, I decided to make a video of this because I was right in the middle of it anyway. I'm making homemade Provel cheese. In Texas, you can't get Provel cheese. I think actually the only place you can get it is in St. Louis. I think you can order it, but I'm not too keen about ordering cheese online and having it delivered to Texas. So I did find a recipe, and this one's actually pretty good. I've used this in the past for making St. Louis style pizza, although I wasn't too crazy about the St. Louis style pizza. But I did find the cheese was really interesting, and I found another recipe recently for a sandwich called a Gerber sandwich, which is French bread. It's an open face sandwich, so it's like a French bread cut in half, and then you put garlic butter, layer of garlic butter, and then slices of ham, and then you top it off with a bunch of this Provel cheese, and then you sprinkle it with paprika, and then you put it under the broiler just long enough to get the cheese melted and kind of oozing. So, excuse me, I'm going to be making that tonight. I just figured I'd show you. This, from the deli, I got about a 16-ounce chunk of white American, and just shredded it or grated it myself. So this is 4 cups of grated white American, and then I'm gonna shred this, and I'm gonna need 1 cup of the Monterey Jack, and then about 5 or 6 drops of liquid smoke. So that's 4 cups of white American, 1 cup of Monterey Jack, and then 5 or 6 drops of liquid smoke, and then we're going to toss that all together, and I'll show you how that looks here in a minute. Okay, here's a cup of grated white Monterey Jack. I'm going to actually just I'm going to put this back in the refrigerator before I add the liquid smoke and mix it up, because I want it to be nice and chilled. So, but we'll be back later. Okay, cheese is chilled down. One of the main reasons I wanted to do that was when you're grating the cheese like that, especially this amount, the cheese warms up and it kind of gets sticky. So I just wanted to go ahead and chill it back down so that it can easily be combined with the liquid smoke. So this is Wright's all natural hickory seasoning liquid smoke, and it's one of the best I've found. You can use your favorite. Okay, there's 6 drops. Oh, that stuff smells good. And I think the idea about using the liquid smoke is there's a lot of debate, not really debate, but conflicting information about what Provel cheese is. It's supposedly it's a processed cheese, and it's a combination of American, white cheddar or yellow cheddar, and provolone, and Swiss. And if you were to use provolone, tends to have like a smoky flavor to it, a slight smoky flavor to it. So I think this recipe, that's why they called for the liquid smoke, to give it that, because the cheese, the actual Provel, there's several, or 1 or 2 brands that's available in St. Louis. And they really, I guess they really don't tell you. They say, oh, it's a mixture of this, and this. But I've made this before, and this came from a test kitchen that experimented with different ways of making this type, this Provel clone, if you will. And I liked it. That's why I said I didn't really care much for the St. Louis style pizza, but I thought that the cheese was really interesting. And actually, this is good with making. It's good on English muffin pizzas. You just take the English muffin and some of that real cheesy ragu pizza quick stuff, and you put a little bit of this on there and microwave. It's actually pretty good. But yeah, this cheese is interesting. I'm gonna make the sandwiches tonight. So the Gerber sandwiches. So maybe I'll take a quick video to show what that looks like, because it sounds like it's going to be a really good sandwich. Okay, there's a homemade Provel clone of Provel cheese.